Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds 2. We're here on Praetor, which is a lovely planet with all the lightning and great skyline here. Very pretty, not dangerous at all. We're here at the grounding station, where they're having trouble with the lightning, go figure, and also Raptidon and Mantis Swarm problems. You know, your typical problems. But we're gonna go ahead and keep exploring Praetor as we slowly but surely get our way to some of these quests that are all in the north. So maybe you could be saying, well, Heliax, if you're trying to do the quests, you should be going towards the quests. And that's not true at all. Everyone knows that to complete the quest the most effective way, you need to go the opposite direction that it's telling you to go. And that's RPG 101. So, if you are somebody who's saying, I'm not actually doing the quests, you're wrong. You're just wrong. Simple as that. Okay, what do we got around here? Anything of note? I think this is probably just going back towards that wall where we found... Yeah, where we were getting shot at, and that's where we found our Raptidon pup. I'm excited to see on the ship. Although, since we got it at the very beginning of this planet, I probably will not remember it by the time we get done with this. Kind of hope we don't remember it by then, because if I do remember it, probably means not much happened on this planet that took my attention away from it. Okay. Did have quite the war zone here. Alright, what do we got going over here? This looks like Anstey's Choice. Yeah, we got some of the signage.
You're about to enter territory controlled by Anstey's Choice. Act accordingly, or you'll end up as close friends with the inside of a Raptidon.
Okay. So this is Anstey's area.
You have business with Commander Purcell. I suggest you get to it. He doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Commander Purcell, huh? I'll have to keep an eye out for this Commander Purcell. Head Gorvid researcher Tedford.
You there. You came from outside the camp, didn't you? Do you have a minute to take a job? For science, of course. Interested in work? Or was the allure of helping to advance science and being paid for it too much to resist? I'll get right to it then. I need someone to bring me a Gorvid egg.
Can I ask you what you need an egg for first?
I'm a head biological researcher doing some fascinating and mighty important work with Gorvids. I sent my assistant off to the north with a tracking device, hoping he'd lay hands on a Gorvid egg. I desperately need that egg for my research. Could you bring me one? Oh, and bring back my assistant, too, if you find him with all his pieces still stuck together. He ain't much good for assisting in research if he's all torn up. Sound reasonable?
You're a biological researcher? What can you tell me about the creatures you work with?
Which of my assorted critters would you like to know about?
Let's start with the Raptidons.
We've got quite a pile of them here on Praetor. Excellent hunters, trackers, and shock troops. Extremely loyal, now that we have them on an all-meaty roll-ups diet.
What about the Manta Wasps?
We tried them, and they were devastating for all of 12 hours. Then we found out the hard way that they're attracted to lightning, which I claim credit for discovering. Once all the queens got zapped, that was about it. There's no more real hives now, just a few wasps left in the mountains.
It seemed that wasn't a real hive? Oh boy. What's the story with these Gorvids?
Gorvids are absolutely fascinating. A sort of simian-avian hybrid, extremely deadly. Absolutely incredible physiology. I can't wait to have an egg. The thought of being the first person to catalog the process makes me positively giddy with excitement. The profits from my next few papers are going to be incredible.
A biological researcher out looking for monsters that can kill people is a little suspect. Nah, sounds perfectly reasonable to me in my scholarly ways. That's enough about your critters for now.
Something else then?
What can you tell me about your assistant?
I sent him off with a tracking device to find a Gorvid egg. He might be out of his depth. Can you find him and bring him and the egg, or at least the egg, back for me?
What do you think could be keeping your assistant?
Almost definitely a lethal encounter with a Gorvid, ending in brutal dismemberment.
How do you know that?
That's what happened to my other 5 assistants.
Ah, okay. Where, roughly, did you send your assistant off to?
We found signs of Gorvid activity. I sent him off in hopes he could put a tracker on a Gorvid. Then we could follow it back to its nest. Should be just north from here.
Okay. You sent all 6 of your assistants off to die? How could you do that?
I know. You're absolutely right. I should have held one back to do all the grunt work. Now I have to take apart my own research station. What was I thinking? Something else then?
I have questions about the job.
Ask away. A little free information is a small price to pay.
There must be some live ones you can trap. Why an egg?
Excellent question. There is some special process inside the egg that happens just before hatching. I need to watch this in a lab, then swoop in at the last second and dissect it.
What's in this for me?
Some bits? A rather unique weapon from my time in the projectile weapon division of the biological weapons team, and most importantly, a mention in my next paper.
Can you give me more information on Gorvits?
Do they have chickens where you're from?
Yes, I'm familiar.
Gorvids are similar, but much bigger and much nastier.
So like ostriches.
Something else then?
I can handle that for you.
Thank you! I can hardly wait to get started on that egg.
Alright, so we got another animal egg hunt. Yeah. We've never seen that before, have we? Said that's to the north of here? You want me to go way up there? We're not going that way right now. Sorry to say. Oh, this is all stealing. This must be her lab. Interesting. And then all her empty animal cells. Okay. Wonder if there's a way to zoom out of my mini map. I feel like it's way too close to really tell me much, to give me enough information. Quartermaster Owsley?
Not a lot of unfamiliar visages this side of Praetor. Our surplus is available for purchase if you're in need of something.
Let's see what you got.
More than happy to oblige.
You got an electric meta-wasp, a pet for your ship. I'll take it. Collect 5 pets for your ship achievement. Hell yeah. Compact assault rifle shock barrel. We don't do that. I don't care about the grenade stuff. Yeah, we don't do assault rifles. There's Commander Purcell. Should have recognized you with the light shining upon you.
What have we here? You're definitely not a member of my battalion. You best be here on business. My time is valuable.
No report, but can you give me any information on the Protectorate blockade?
We were working on getting around it by tunneling through a mountain. Unfortunately, work is ground to a halt, extending my deployment on this void-forsaken dirtball.
Why choose a tunnel? Seems like a lot of work.
Agreed. But they have no defenses on that side. Why would you defend the side of an unclimbable mountain range? We could catch them off guard and put an early end to this campaign.
Why did you stop digging?
Our equipment detected some kind of anomaly, mostly vibrations. Until we know what it is, I ordered to stop. Causing a cave-in gains us nothing.
Sounds like something is bothering you.
Of course not. No, I'm not gonna dig into this right now.
Well, aren't you just a ray of solar radiation? Not happy with your deployment?
Why would I be? Are your lamps broken? Praetor is a dirtball racked by lightning storms. I understand the strategic value of Praetor, but this assignment is beneath me.
Where should you be?
In orbit, sitting in HQ, being involved in overall strategic planning of this system-wide campaign.
So what's stopping that from happening?
My superior assigning me here. What else?
Well, job's a job.
That sounds like something a lifer on a factory line says.
Goodbye. And that's what all of you are. Auntie's choice, basically, so... Don't get a big head, my friend. This is a bounty board. My own bounty doesn't exist. Local bounties. Wanted the Mad Queen. For the crimes of damage to company property, repeated destruction of company personnel. Brief. As part of a new initiative, several of Auntie's choice biologists attempted to train an especially large and violent female Raptidon. All were summarily killed by the Raptidon now labeled the Mad Queen, which subsequently escaped into the wilds of Praetor. Our scouts recently spotted her near the chemical factory, where it is believed she has begun to nest. If allowed to breed, we fear her brood shall become a danger to our continued operations in the region. A bit reward will be paid out to any individual who can eliminate this wayward Raptidon. Did I need to, like... No, we're good. Eliminate the Mad Queen. Where's that at? Oh, you guys leveled up. Shit. Self-repairing armor mod. Gain the ability to craft self-repairing armor mods at workbenches. When slotted into your armor, gain a bonus to your armor's defenses, which break after taking moderate damage. After a short period of time not taking any damage, the armor repairs itself. Grants a single copy of the mod on selecting the perk. It's pretty good. Ghost Array mod. Gain the ability to craft a Ghost Array utility mod while applied to a helmet and you drop to half health, you gain camouflage. This makes it difficult for enemies to target you. It causes your attack to deal sneak attack damage. Ooh. Against a single copy. I like this one. Self-repairing armor mod. Apply. Hell yeah. And then Tristan. Enemies taunted by Tristan's companion ability are goaded instead. Goaded enemies do not use cover and take additional damage. Frenzied charge. After using his companion ability, Tristan is frenzied for a duration. While frenzied, he deals bonus melee damage, attacks more often, and moves faster. I like that one. Let's do that one. Hell yeah. Okay, where is... So that's the next one we're doing. Why has this one got like a weird look to it? Oh, instrument to unfold time. So that's the main quest. Oh, and access is this the tomb? I want to go through the tomb. So, I mean, we'll check this out probably, but you know what? We're not. We're going to search these areas, and then we're going to go up north. I'd rather go through the tomb than anything else. We'll eventually go through all of it, but... Corporate liaison.
Take it up with the head office.
Anything else around here? Corporate climber. Alright. Let's go take care of this Raptidon. It's not that far away. Make sure we are reloaded here. It's actually really close to you guys. Surprised you haven't just, like, you know, sent a squad to take care of it. Oh, there's a lightning.
I wonder what your life would have been like if you'd been born outside of Arcadia.
No. For the same reason I do not imagine life as the runt of a canid litter. All other systems are devoid of Arcadia's perfection. They are unworthy of thought.
What I mean is, everything about your life was predetermined. You never had any choices. That doesn't bother you?
I don't believe I understand. Why would I value the merits of choice when I have witnessed you, on multiple occasions, bemoaning exactly such a concept?
I don't bemoan anything. I reflect a reasonable amount.
Well,
I don't expect you to understand. If you tried the same, it'd likely fry whatever two-node circuit you call a conscience.
a little bit harsh there. Niles? I have to check out that building too. How do I get up there? Alright, let's keep walking around this ridge here. Must be a way up that way. That's where they're tunneling over there. Mainly, I just don't want to help Auntie's Choice anymore. Is one of the, is maybe the better reason not to go into that tunnel. I'm tired of helping them. Okay. Let's crouch here. There's the queen. Start with you.
I shall not stay your execution.
Ah, God, so much of that stuff.
The idea is to kill them before you die.
Alright, let's move back, move back, move back. Really, man? Guess we'll just fall back, let him come back to life. Okay. Let's do this again. Kill the couple, I hope. Hunter down.
To battle!
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander. I'm the one you need to worry about.
This thing does have a lot of health.
Not getting up without help, Commander.
Didn't have enough health, though.
I'm back.
Sorry, the Mad Queen. Had to be done. Alright, let's go down here and see if there's any other loot. Dead bodies, that's for sure. It was feeding well. Why can't they pick up their bodies? Or their loot? Oh well. Oh well. What do we got here? Attention. Reconnaissance Marketing Group Gunther. Reply orders update. You're hereby temporarily attached to Exploration and Exploitation Command and redirected from your standard patrol route. Due to the war, ferrochromium is now in high demand. You will re-coordinate your pathing to include a cavern system highly likely to contain rich concentrations of raw ferrochromium. As for the reports of escaped Raptidons going feral in the area, these have yet to be confirmed, and even if true, should be well within your capacity to handle. In any case, shares of the ferrochromium profits of this expedition will be distributed only to marketing group survivors. Remember, ferrochromium is now third on Auntie's top 50 things more important than friendship list. What a list to have. Especially have 50 things on that list. And I'm gonna pick up all the ferrochromium. Alright. That wasn't too bad. How are we doing on ammo? We got 700 shots on this still. Our shotgun probably has plenty. We don't use it that often. And about 400 shots on this. Okay. Luckily we've taken care of that. I guess since we're here, we might as well go this way. I mean, if we're planning on going up there anyway, I suppose it doesn't really matter. If we plan on exploring everything. And I guess honoring, being respectful to the matriarch's probably a good thing. But right now we're gonna go check out this building. Auntie's Choice Chemical Factory. See if there's anything worth seeing. I imagine...
Don't reckon those wraps are just for show.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is something I could do.
Looks like we're about to have company of the unwanted kind.
Hello. Site Protection Specialist Beauregard.
You 5 seconds to make plain your intent before I let my boys here pitch some swill at you.
No need for hostility. I'm just exploring. What is this place? Some kind of factory?
4.
I wouldn't recommend killing me. It'd result in an awful lot of paperwork.
Yeah, it will. 3.
Come on. You're not really going to attack me just for asking questions, are you?
2. Last chance.
Message received. I'll be going now. I thought about it. I really thought about it. It was severely contemplated. Okay, got a restricted area over there. That's probably another way in. We have no reason to go sneaking into it right now. Other than my own curiosity and dislike for Auntie's Choice. I'm assuming what's going to happen is we're going to have a choice between Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate on this planet. And just spoiler alert, if that ever happens, we'll probably be choosing the Protectorate. Probably be doing that. Guess it depends on the scenario, though. Okay, I got a dead body back here. Oop, wait, guess that was stealing. Oh, it looks like I could have climbed up there or something. I can climb up there, though. Assuming this probably leads us into. Just take a little peek. Oh, it's got the green paint, meaning this is a way. People just hanging out up here. I don't know why that's stealing. I thought that would be a way in. Oh, I was like, I thought the rift was in this glass thing, but it's not. We're all safe. Okay, maybe this isn't a way in. Never mind. Sorry, green paint, or yellow paint, whatever you want to call yourself. Now this still might be a way in over here. Oh, I can't slide through there? Is there anything... What are they doing in there? I can't tell. It's just a factory. Oh, Jesus. Another bite to eat. Okay. How's it going, man? Working hard? Hardly working? Alright. We'll be back. I'm sure we'll be back. Even if we don't get a mission to come back, we'll be back. Alright, let's go check out this building over here now. And we'll turn in this bounty too on our way. Didn't find a way to get to that lightning rod. Bounty completed. Turn in the Mad Queen's bounty. There we go. 2700 XP. 1500 bits. Well done. And Auntie's Choice doesn't hate us right now. We haven't really been able to get our reputation up very highly with anybody, which makes sense, considering Felix isn't on anybody's side.
Yes, and I spent some time as a Raptidon training assistant. If I get my final severance pay in this war, one of the Raptidons I trained to eat me. Boyd, stop! I don't want to listen to you jaw about this. Maybe it'll be Ripper or Little Chompy. Stop!
Stop! Stop it! Call themselves soldiers. Alright. So what's up here? This is like their town headquarters? Civilian headquarters? I think that's the one I fixed already, if I had to guess. Does look like a little town. Revitalization center. Is this like where they go on shore leave or something? There's a lot of people up there on my mini-map. Makes me think something's going down.
What's going on here?
With no rest
Are those
and no
workers laying
downtime,
siege
we
to
shouldn't pay for a
place
drink at a time.
Those signs hardly seem capable of cracking through skulls.
No more bottles on factory floors.
I can see the
Time
overseer
for
out in the
unlocked
office.
bathroom
We're
doors.
definitely making her miserable. Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause?
What's going on here?
We're causing trouble. We just found out that we're basically slave labor.
Uh-huh.
And now we're learning to stand up for ourselves.
Uh-huh. Interesting. How'd you learn that?
Dunbar, one of our level 3 packers, explained it to us. He's got a new coiffured friend who's helped us understand the workers' plight of, our politeness or something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anything a random stranger can do to help? Yeah, can I help out?
No. We need someone who's been given some authority by Auntie to come make sense of this mess. Until then, I think we're stuck just pelting Greg's office window with our refuse.
There is a chance that something in here is...
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulates.
There's a chance something in this area is something for a quest Inez would have.
Make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans.
Ah, yes. No more peeing in bottles and cans. Very reasonable requests. Are they just looking for any, like, notes or anything in here since we can't steal anything?
Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days.
Only 12-hour days?
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulates.
You got some good chance, I'm not gonna lie.
With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for Adrena time.
You guys should not be taking Adrena time anyway. I've seen what it does to people. It's not good. Alright, let's go this way first. Why is it sealed? Like, what? Sealed. What's the point of being a lock picker if you can't pick the locks? Wait, what was you? Spacer's choice. And just take a step back in time here? Leo Gray, employment conniver, William Dunbar, packet level 3.
Yes? The whole reason we set up here is to avoid customers. Is there something you need?
Maybe. What is all this?
See that repackaging facility down there? We're supposed to be working it, slaving away for a few meager bits that we then gotta use to pay for our own necessities. They work us like cysty pigs, charge us for the stems we need to yoke those hours, and don't let us relieve ourselves but in empty fizzy tea bottles we keep beneath our stations. So, we're making trouble until that changes. Until we get some respect. Until the privy is left open all day.
Can I help?
Can't imagine what. Ain't like you could fix all of Auntie's Choice's hierarchy by your own self.
Yeah.
I don't think you could even change this one dumpish overseer ruining our lives. Now, if you'll excuse me.
What about you? You got anything to say? Leo Gray? No? Okay. Yeah, it looks like maybe there's nothing for me to do here. At least not right now. Maybe something else opens here later. They got a ship here, though. That's kind of neat. It's always neat to have a ship. This is choice 30-second back.
Keep walking.
It's 30-second back. Move out of my way, Niles. Okay. It looks like there's nothing for me to do here. It might be part of Inez's quest.
Others get the exact same pay, but only work.
Workers are too rowdy. Door stays shut for now.
Okay. Nothing to do here, nothing to do at the chemical factory. I guess we'll go investigate that tunnel now. Just check what's over here if there's anything. Just a Raptidon corpse. And some terror rays. Okay. Let's go check out this tunnel. That makes things a lot easier. There's just 2 locations where I can't do anything. In terms of exploration. That was not the case in Golden Ridge, though. In Golden Ridge, besides that one place I couldn't get to, which that's fine, you just can't get to it. Everything had something to do. So I'm already a little bit more disappointed in Praetor. Also, some of the things we've had to do are a bit redundant, like this egg quest. Like, we had to do that with the pupa. And just having that same setup where you have like a scientist and a military man.
Travel can be something of a drain on one's mental fortitude. Is there anything that gives you comfort on your journeys?
Might sound a bit strange, but I've always found comfort in the smell of fuel. Reminds me of home, I guess.
Pleasant scents grant simple repose. It's true. I continue to use the same type of armor oil that I used as a junior arbiter. Essence of Lephoria.
Thought I caught a whiff of something fine and floral the other day. Can't wait to tell Val. She thought I was having a stroke.
Some perfume for your armor, huh? It's a nifty idea. So I don't know how to get to that lightning rod. Might be from the other side. Up here, was there like a... Yeah, this building. So, is that the same shape as this building? It is. So these little buildings must be all of those. That's 1, 2, we need 5 of them, right? 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay. So now I know what to look for. Using my level 20 observation skills. Alright, let's get our rifle out. Don't know what's gonna be up here. Oh, we got corporate people. Should be fine then. What's in here? Take it all. Anything down here? We got some raptidons. Oh, didn't mean to go flying like that. Is there one back there? Oh, are they bad guys? I didn't think they were bad guys, but... A little closer. Oh, there was a juvenile raptidon. There we go. Were they just mining some of this, whatchamacallit? Probably. What's it called again? Ferrochromium. Yeah, I'll take it then. Since it must be valuable if it's more important than friendship. One of 50 things. I messed up that you had soldiers right up here and deal with these raptidons, huh? Hello, guys. Foreman Walston, rather.
There's a new face. Any chance you've brung news from the commander? Can't restart the dig without his permission. And clock's ticking on my getting that early completion bonus.
I've talked with your commander. Any ideas what the strange vibrations could be?
It's a puzzler, that's for sure. More likely than not, some kind of old protectorate infrastructure. Maybe sewage or a conveyor. Messy, but mostly harmless. Worst case, it's a Zeranium gas pipe, and further drilling will kill everyone here in seconds. It'd be hard to collect bits for making a tunnel with no workers to dig it first.
Yeah, but if they're dead, you don't have to pay them.
I see the angle you're coming from. But the long-term cost of hiring and training new workers outweighs the short-term gains of massive, layoffs. Keeping
yeah, of
workers
course.
with hands-on experience is an important factor for long-term profitability. Good thinking, though. I'll keep you in mind next time I need help cutting costs.
Please do. Seems like you're getting it. Seems like you're in a difficult spot. Anything I can do to help?
Not unless your lamps can see through solid rock and figure out what's on the far side. Goodbye, early completion bonus.
Just so happens that I might be able to do that.
Never more content.
Protectorate testifier. Okay, it says enemies on the other side. Well, that's interesting.
Malefactor ahead.
Hey, Walston.
You back to see more of the tunnel? I'll save you the trip. Not a pebble has budged. Same is true of our bit accounts, sadly.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I scanned the wall for you. There's Protectorate troops on the other side.
Pardon me, but you what? You just have a magic little device in your pocket that lets you detect enemy troops through 2 feet of solid rock?
It's convenient, right? Yes.
Well, ain't that something? Wait, that means they already dug half the tunnel for me. That bonus is still in reach. That don't change me needing to get the commander's go-ahead to restart the digging. What say you run yourself back to the base and get me the okay? Just down the road. Can't miss it.
Sure thing. Why not? It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to have to, like, go deep into the tunnel and investigate some strange creature or anomaly, but no, we just gotta blow it open and kill the Protectorate soldiers. More than likely. Still don't know what the vibrations are, like them being there. Oh, the vibrations are just them digging from the other side. Okay. Is there not like a day-night cycle on this planet? I guess they did mention it being tidally locked, right? I think they did mention that. I think that was this planet. In which case, no, there would not be a day-night cycle. Whee! There we go. Commander, I figured out your problems.
I assume you've got something important to discuss, or a report to give. I don't have time to waste on idle jawing.
I do like your voice, by the way, so kudos to you for having that voice. Turns out that the strange readings on the far side of the tunnel are Protectorate forces.
Forgive my incredulity, but how did you get that information?
I have a scanning device that let me spot them through the wall.
I see. Quite a useful bit of technology.
It is.
Our engineers determined this was the most geologically stable place to tunnel. The Protectorate likely did the same, and even stopped drilling for the same reason we did. I'll send orders to resume drilling immediately. We'll take them by surprise. Send them running, and I'll be one step closer to getting off this dirtball.
I just realized that this is probably going to help them win this battle, isn't it? I guess we've gone this far. Well, you know, you seem like you got that handled. Maybe we come along the other side. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go this way. Have fun with that. Maybe I have to give the order. It's possible that I have to give the order, or I'm the trigger for the wall to get destroyed. Maybe if I go to the other side, I can tell them about it, and then they're both prepared. Nobody has surprise, and it ends in a stalemate anyway. I don't know. I mean, I'm not like that partial.
What makes you think you're judge, jurist, and executioner?
Think does not come into it. I know my role is just. The sovereign, architect ordained, is right in all things. I act as an extension of himself.
So you just make up the rules as you go along? Sounds like a pretty authoritarian way to keep law and order.
At least my actions are ordained. On whose authority does the Earth Directorate act? Humanity's? Do you not aid the citizens of Arcadia against their will?
Bet you even thought that retort clever. What we offer is actual help, not just control dressed up as order. That's the difference.
Not entirely sure that's the difference. I can't quite put into words what I'm thinking. I do agree with Niles more so. But I do think, you know, like, a certain level of authoritarianism can help a lot of people. I'm not necessarily advocating for authoritarian governments. But I do think they get a bad rep a lot of times because of bad leadership or selfish, cruel leadership. It's not like that shocking. You know, it's the age-old idea that the best form of government is like a wise, like philosopher king figure. You know, but it's just so rare that that figure ever comes along. And even when they do, there's always a problem at some point. Yeah, I agree with the directorate and Niles and everything like that. My only thing... Oh, that's a lot more here than I thought.
I would need a target.
Oh my god, you guys are getting absolutely destroyed here. Ow! Revive you. Okay. Let me do that real quick.
I am loath to admit I require medical assistance.
Get me in! Help me out!
You have my face and my hand.
Mediate! Lethally! Ready to waste it. On your command.
I have to say, guys, you three, or you two, are becoming a little bit of a disappointment to me. You guys are going down every fight against every single creature we fight. I don't like that. Scrapper Dragoon. Scrapper Raider.
Taking punitive action.
Mobility interrupted.
I shall reduce them to a slurry.
Thankfully, the minimap confirmed that they were enemies. Otherwise, I would have felt a little bad trying to shoot them. What were you guys doing here? Just scrapping this machine? This ship? Alright, take a look around. Is there anything to investigate over here? There's this little cave structure thingy-mabobber. We can go check that out. Got more enemies on the mini-map. Okay, got a whole...
Visual scans confirmed. Hostile detected.
We'll let them fight. Seems like the smarter thing to do than get involved immediately.
None shall stand against us.
You taking care of it, Tristan?
Hey, got a distraction for you. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
We good? Good job, guys. Oh man, I got things all around us, it looks like. Woo. Okay, take him out.
To battle!
Come on, show yourself. All right, Tristan's covering it. Are they ever gonna like come over here?
Just say when.
I got one of them.
Over here. 3 hole in the head. Come in.
Okay. Okay, one at a time. I'm fine with that.
My thanks and my hammer.
There are more of them? Oh, hi.
I shall not stay your execution.
There we go. So I'm guessing this is a Raptidon cave, based on what we're seeing. Where is this loot? It's gone. Doesn't exist anymore. I don't know what's over there. What is this thing? Okay, let's check this out. Gonna drop a save. Juvenile, hunter. Alright, take the hunter out.
Mediating. Lethally.
Good. Good. Where's the spitter at? Oh, colossal.
Your judgment has bounced.
Or Colossus, rather. He's almost dead. We good? We good. A cleaner, huh? Ooh. Stabilized biomass shotgun. What do we got here? What are these? Coagular mushroom. Okay. Ooh. 1% damage. Dennis Presnell. Air-cooled machine gun. Sounds kind of neat. All right. Fun little Raptidon nest. Not really a whole lot of buildings up past this point. Not like it is down here, anyway. This is definitely a smaller planet, I feel like. I think I said that about Golden Ridge, but this one actually feels like it's smaller. Reload. Got a couple more enemies over here. Around this ridge here. I want to check that out too in a second. That's what we got here. Raptidons. Yeah, Colossus.
For you. Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Helping.
Lights flashing before my...
You ever taken this guy down yet? I gotta do everything myself here.
My thanks and my hammer.
Okay, as soon as we get your quest done, Niles, I'm bringing Asa in. Take that. Everything else seems good back here. I want to go check out this little explosion we see over here real quick. The Zeranium. You're gonna need to find a doctor. Fix my Zeranium poison. Is this anything important? Oh, engineering. Okay, I just see those flowers, which... they might be important flowers, but... Alright, let's get back on the road. Oh, what's this thing? Second shrine, the Void. Okay, we gotta go back and find the first one. Dear subject, you are now adrift in the darkness, your path unseeable, your fear understandable, but your feelings are an affront to the glory that is the Matriarch's achievement. This is the Shrine of the Void. It represents the smallest reflection of the almost incalculable distance between the Matriarch's departure from the Earth and her arrival at the Arcadian system. The Void was vast and unknowable, with dangers beyond your feeble imaginings. But how can you falter here, facing such an inadequate copy? When our beloved Matriarch took her crew and the future of humanity through this darkness without hesitation. Do not falter. Instead, steel your heart with thoughts of what she overcame. Trust in her indomitable willpower, and you will surely find your way through to the final shrine. Take a brief moment to reflect on the incalculable effort the Matriarch put into bringing your forefathers here to give them a better life free of tyranny. Alright, we gotta go back and find that first shrine real quick. Oh, you guys scared the crap out of me. You guys sound like a lot bigger of a creature than you actually are. So we got like a little pilgrimage thing going on here. That's really cool. That's really cool. I like pilgrimages.
So,
they're always fun. Here it is.
What's an arbiter like to do to keep the horrors at bay?
My preferred technique is to charge directly at them with my hammer aloft. But I've recently become aware of the benefits of forming a proper battle line. Are you being menaced, Niles? If you are in need of an Arbiter's aid, I shall lend it forthwith. No crewmate of mine shall be at the mercy of horrors.
I'm touched you go out of your way, but I was asking what you do for fun. Apart from doling out death sentences.
Is eliminating a menace to a colleague not what you would consider fun? Sometimes I wonder about you.
Yeah, Niles, you gotta understand, the people of this universe are not normal. You shouldn't ask them normal questions like that. Here you stand, dear subject, on the first steps of your journey. You are far from your destination, but your path is clear and your resolve is unwavering. If the matriarch could open the heavens to humanity with the glorious gift of her skip drive, then surely you can walk her symbolic path without fear. Take the briefest moment and reflect on the discovery of the skip drive. Internalize the surety it took the matriarch to take her creation and use it to cast herself and the first crew into the void, knowing without doubt that the only acceptable outcome of the journey would be the creation of the most perfect of societies, the Protectorate. Indeed. Alright. Let's keep moving. I want to see if we can get this egg before I end the episode. We'll see how far it is. It's not too much further, I don't think. Oh, that's cool. It's like a whole ship there. Like something you'd see in Star Wars or something. Those kind of look like faces there. Those are the same exact rocks. What the hell? Alright, so something's hunting the Raptidons. I'm guessing it's the... whatever I'm hunting now.
Whatever that was, doesn't sound like anything I'd like to meet up close.
Well, guess what we're gonna be doing, Niles? That's right. We're gonna be meeting it up close. Damn, what is that? It's barely on the map. You have to check that out in the next episode. Is that like the Scrappers City? It's possible. There's the last shrine, which is the other thing I was thinking of maybe getting to before the episode ended. Got a lot of things to check out over here. Ooh, that place is cool looking. A lot of cool looking places. Alright, let's see what this last shrine says. At last, dear subject, you have arrived at the shrine of Arcadia. Your path is nearly complete. Cast your eyes forward into the formless light. Think on what the matriarch and her first crew felt the moment that light, the rays of Arcadia's sun, and overwhelmed their senses. Even as you shield your eyes from the light of the future, think of the first colonists doing the same. All but our matriarch. Her gaze was resolute, the future already solid in her thoughts, and now an unshakable vision built upon iron-hard resolve. You've come far, but like those first subjects, your work is far from done. Those subjects founded an entire system and gave form to the matriarch's vision, but none of them ever forgot the gift she gave them. The gift of creating her future. Your last few steps to the tomb of our beloved matriarch are a minuscule expenditure of effort by comparison, but make them with the same conviction the first crews possessed. I will. Alright, let's get this egg before we end the episode.
Taking punitive action.
Ooh, more like a gorilla than a...
At your word, I shall charge. I shall. Once I can ride.
When did it last save? Game. That was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be.
I suspect the local fauna has correctly identified us as a threat.
Okay.
Stand ready, Commander.
That's a little harder than I thought. So we're actually going to end the episode here, guys. I'm going to get to the shrine up here. Gonna end the episode here. And in the next episode, we'll take care of... Oh, I guess we should have rendezvoused with the assistant first, huh? Tried to do that, maybe. Anyway, we'll take on these creatures, which are more like... They don't remind me of chickens at all. But we'll try and take care of them. And then we'll keep exploring this region. Until then, hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you later.